Okay, I just need to work out these. There aren't many planes, but in the data mined file, there are. Yeah, so there's only a couple of planes. Hello, everybody. Ryder Lonurad. Hello. Okay. Lefetif. Hello. First time I've been able to catch a stream. Never before have I been this early to a Hello, everybody. Put hell. There's Links is here as well. All right, hang on, everybody. I don't know what I'm doing. Slideshow. Let's turn the slideshow off. Minimize that. Yes. So, hello, Snell. Hello, Roman. Everyone's name's too difficult. Hello, Polar Ventress. Hello. You think the A7 is going to become really damn annoying in ground sim? It won't be annoying for me because I've already used tanks. Maverick. Why isn't my A7 there? Dear. Oh. I'm going to have to boost a reset. I've only got 7 million lines. Polar Ventress is interested in his Finnish plane. What's new? There's not a lot. I've just got to do some. Bloody boosting. 4,000 lines. The A7 is only 510 lines. 510,000 lines. I did have it in a crew slot earlier. Which one is it? It's in that. It's in the 100. Okay. Right. So, what's ground sim will just have to adopt. What is your opinion about the swing wings? Everybody likes swingers, don't they? Well, I heard they're getting the SU9 and 11 as well. So, well, we'll have a look at it. I don't think it's got a cockpit. The SU11. Mr. Brown, hello, Mr. Brown. 6 million. Yes, it's not real money. Right, so there aren't many vehicle. There's lots of ground vehicles to show, but there aren't many aeroplanes. We've got the A7's cockpit. Nothing there, and then we've got the SU17. Now, someone posted a data mine which said it's got the SU9 and 11, which is the same family as the 17, but it's not in this dev server. Hello, Sam. Hello, Dan. We have the MiG. Yes, we do. Yeah, it's going to be a premium for the Soviets. Still no German F4. No, I guess not. So we've got. So the new plane, we've got the SU17, and I think that was it, wasn't it? But we get the Finnish plane that's in the F5. Nothing else. Oh, my game's lagging. Nothing for France, and then we get this. Is it? Yeah. and the Fokker thing. Polar Ventures is how much GE? Polar Ventures' message was censored. How much GE? GE. It's 700. Bonjour, Val. Come on, tell-vous. 700 Eagles. So there's only two or three planes that we can show, but we'll have a look at the A7. Do I have to pay for the? Gotta pay for them. Holy moly! I don't know. I've just started. So the ATGM's 1830mm of penetration. I get flares. Now we're gonna have to find. There's gonna be a button, isn't there? At least you sim boys get the fancy new HUD, yeah. Oh, don't trigger me. You're gonna trigger me. Polar Ventures has triggered me. I'm getting triggered. I'm making a prediction now. You will see the RB players. You'll see a thumbnail saying cockpit HUDs. There'll be a big picture of a cockpit HUD. There'll be a big red arrow pointing at the cockpit HUD. They'll do a video on it and then they'll never use it again because they play RB. The same thing with those bloody Thrustmaster sent them all joysticks. They did 2 videos and then they never used them again. Right, that's my rant over. Right. I'm going to have to set up some buttons, but I'm not sure what the buttons will be. Quick, get the smelling salt. Right. Oh, I've got it on dark. I put it on dark. Why have I got it on dark? So, we won't get that cheetah vision for the target. I guess we're going to have to use this. And I'm going to have to set up some buttons. Right, let me just change it to daytime. What mic do you use? It's in the description. It's a Rode NT1. Is it NT? Yeah, it's a Rode. Yeah, it's a Rode NT1, I think it is. Oops, excuse me. But it should be in the description. How did you get that many eagles? I stole them. Mr. Silver. I stole. Gaijin just lends you them. They're not real. You don't carry them over. Let me just put it onto daytime. We'll try that again. Because do you still play Elite Dangerous? Yes, I do. Every now and then. I'm just waiting for the next update, but I do play it every now and then. Diggle hacks. Yes, I've hacked the Golden Eagles in. So we've got radar warning. Now have I got? Yes. Now there's going to be some new stuff here, isn't there? But I don't know what it'll be. What's secondary ripple quantity? Any ideas? Oh, right. Switch. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Tracking camera. Tracking camera bomber. I don't know. No. Let's just take off and see what we can. We'll just take off and then, because there'll be. I don't know, because yeah, we're going to have to use this camera here because we won't get the full screen one. Hello. Hi, David. How's it going? Oh, that's bad. Let's try to work out this out. Take out 4 targets, go to base, come back, and do the same. Quality of the secondary ripples, duh. You know, people... Yeah. People will Maverick airfield. Yeah, that's a possibility. Subscribe 1. Hello. Oh, let's take off before... Oh. Yeah. Alright, so that's... Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, so... I don't know which... I'm going to have to figure out what the button is. So, bear with me. Such an easy spawn point grind. Yeah, at least not... We can't hear David. New HUD is looking dope. Controls. We can't hear you, David, apparently. Okay, let me just... I'll turn you up a little bit. Yes, pretty much. What plane is this? It's the A-7. I just need to figure out what buttons. Controls swept. Well, that's the wings, isn't it? Swept auto wings. I think so. Thrust reversal. Primary secondary weapons. Fire rocket salvo. Oh. Switch primary weapons. Change radar. I just need switch bomb. No, it can't be. No. Oh, sight mode in cockpit, maybe. Have a look. Okay, that's doing something. Standard mode, cannons on the ground, standard mode. Okay, so that's a cannons on the ground, that's standard. That's not... I'm still not... Does that do anything? I don't know how to... I don't know if the Jag gets one. Did that work? No? Okay, so what did I do then? Well, it worked, but I can't remember what I did. Feel as G-force is creaking on. Right, so it's the same button you use for the ATGMs. It's the same button you press to launch the bullpups. But I don't seem to be able to slave the camera on the missiles itself, so I don't think you can do that. I think I've got to point at the tank. Wait, where is the tank? Okay, hang on. No. No, I'm not. I think it works, but right. Canon standard mode. I think there's a button used for the CCIP to drop bombs in the Phantom. You need to find a key to bind for. Yeah, probably. But it worked with the other one. Let me just do that again. Oh. Yeah, it's not actually. I don't know where the hell is it then? Do you know where it'll be? You need to. Well, there's going to be a broken. Okay. So it will be weaponry. Because I was pressing. That button. Switch bombing target now. There is a bar to type in to find stuff. Yeah, but I don't know what looking camera controls. Tracking. Down, zoom. Toggle cockpit. I've already got that, haven't I? It's pitch axis for weapons. Is it pitch axis? Not sure. Hang on a minute. Let me just. Yeah, well, Oh. But it's, no, it's not actually. Let's try again. Okay. Maybe I've got to put it on there. No? Yeah, it's locked. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've figured it out now, right? So what I've done, I don't think you can actually move the camera about for it, but what I've done, it's this button here, activate target point, which is what you use in the Phantom for your CCI bombing. So I'm putting those two lower icons on the target and pressing this button here, activate target point. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Yeah, so the two little boxes there, and I press that button, and I've locked it. Okay, right, let's get a bit further away then. Yeah, so there's no there's no TDC slew thing. It's not that clever. Oh, shit. It does work. You just got to point the plane at it. Well, obviously. Okay, so I've got to put this box there. There we go, that works pretty well. Tested new gun sight in harms. I don't know what that means. Oh, okay. So, and then we've got the normal gun sight, which is ground on the target. So it's ground on target. So is it it's a square box, isn't it? Well, these sounds are different, aren't they? So it's the square box, I guess. Yeah, that hood is really nice. I don't think they've put it on the Jaguar. Ripped Tunguskers, yes. Oh, anti-radiation missiles, yeah. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, so it's a square box, isn't it? I think. Well, let's try that again. So, right, so we've got it worked out now. Who's gonna get that mechanic? High speed. AK, your radar is on your foot. Yes. Well, that's what I mean. Yeah, I've said this before. At the moment, the AAA vehicles, there's no penalty for putting your radar on. There's no penalty for it. Both Jaguars and Buccaneers Phantoms all had HUDs. Yeah. Ween Good, hello. How's it going? You can turn up the game sound so we can hear the game. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Just let me take off game sound. Oh, it's pretty much at the top anyway. Yeah, they've changed the sounds, haven't they? Yeah, anti-radiation missiles. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, yeah, it should be pretty cool. Right, so let's try that again. Oh, I can't read. I don't. Will it track moving objects? I don't think it will it? I don't think. I don't think. No, it's not. It's not. No, it won't track moving objects. It doesn't track moving objects. What's your favourite plane to fly? Oh, it changes every time I answer this question. Yeah, Hurricane Mac, the Mirage, the MiG-9, the Duck. Right, so it's not going to lock onto that anymore. So that's all changed, right. God, you're really loud again. Have you done something? Yeah, they have no engines. Right, let's try that again, because we need to... for science. I will try it at night, see if I can get any... I'll try it in evening, or dusk. Try it at dusk, see if that makes any difference. Because it says it's not very good at night time, didn't they? I think that's what they said. Are those boats friendlies? Yes. I don't hear game sound. You don't hear the game sound? Hang on. How is this possible? Hang on. Oh, this bloody... I've got bloody windows everywhere. I'm going to turn it up. I can't... I've got everything maximum. gain. Try that. Yeah, so I said that it's going to be quite tricky. Everything's maximum. Is that any better? Tomorrow morning it closes. Mr. Waleed, hello. Probably just wrong device chosen. Oh, can you not hear any sounds at all? Oh, hang on then. Hang on. I've broken it. Oh, I know what I've done. I put everything. Yeah. Hang on. I know what I did. Sorry.
Quite some bug fixes for EC. It's really good changelog.
Alright, you should be able to hear everybody now. Can you hear everybody?
Hi, what's your status?
We don't hear.
We're on course, on time, and on target. Everything's fine. How are you?
You should be able to hear everybody. There you go. Yes.
I can hear the game now anyway.
Right. I didn't realise. Yeah, there's about 5 people in my Discord, and you probably don't hear them.
Get to listen to Dominator's dulcet tones.
Right. So this should be a bit. This should be a bit more difficult to see stuff. That's where the camera's looking, but it's not found anything. Yeah, it's not found it, has it? I don't. Yeah. Try that again. So it is even on dusk. It's difficult to spot planes.
Do you have the single phantom toast?
Not the American one. I've got the Japanese one.
Apparently they have remote flares, so that one.
The second one.
Yeah, on the observer. Might be a bug.
Okay. All right. So it doesn't pick it. It doesn't pick it up. It doesn't pick it up at dusk. Ah. E. Oh, you. Oh yeah, much better. Alright, nothing interesting. Oh, David's got nothing interesting to say. So, even at dusk, it doesn't... So what other time would it be? Try evening. Rather thirsty here. This is evening, apparently. Alright, we'll try this. Let's... Oh. Noises from Discord. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Let me just quickly do something. Do not disturb. Right, so will it pick... Oh. Okay. Undercarriage. I did pull it up. I distinctly remember pressing the button to go up. Right, will it pick it up in evening.
There's the target.
Am I looking at the wrong island? Yes, I am. Okay, let's turn around. What have new? Well, we've got a new HUD. We've got an SU11 or an SU17, and the F5 Tiger. That's it. Hello, Vlad. How's it going? Isn't the image isn't centered? Oh, hang on. The image isn't centered.
Yeah, there's like black bar on the left.
And that's not even picking it up either. Why isn't it picking it up anymore? There's a what?
Like a black bar on the left.
Oh, okay. Oh, God. Where's that there? How do I change it? What? Why is that happening? Oh, hang on. I don't... Why is it... Okay. That might be better. Alright, so evening doesn't work. I've done, everything's gone wrong. Right, so evening doesn't work, so okay, so yeah, it's not going to work unless it's quite light. Pull up, pull up, pull
Also,
up.
if the launch smoke, the Maverick stops, chasing
Yeah.
the target.
Yeah, I was on DCS this morning. I was testing the AGMs on the Harrier, but they're infrared and laser ones. They've only got the infrared and laser ones, so I couldn't. They don't have these type on DCS. On that plane anyway. Because on DCS there's a camera at the end of the missile that you can move. You can move the camera around, but with these I don't think you can. Perhaps it's going to work at tea time. Maybe. So, going to be difficult to.
Keep your hands on the score. We can get bounced 80 seconds.
Because I mean, if that was a Tunguska, I'd be dead now. It would have shot me by now. So, it's still going to be difficult to shoot Tunguskas because you've got to get that close to lock them up.
But in RP you can move the camera. Know what I mean?
Yeah. It's not working now.
But you could move the camera in real life anyway.
It's not locking now. Why isn't it locking now? It worked before. It's not working now. Yeah, it should be to lock a spot on the ground. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm pressing the same button and it's not locking. I don't know why it's not locking now. Why is that not working? Yeah, I don't think I've got an option to look at it that way. Yeah, I'm pressing the button that I pressed last time to lock on, and it's not locking on now. Why is that? You're in Canon on the ground mode, yeah. Standard. Now we'll turn that back on. Yeah, I'm pressing the button and it's not locking. What have I done? I've done something wrong.
Wonder what happens if you press the view button.
Maybe, yeah. What's 26? What button is 26? What button is 27? I'll change that. Maybe I've got it activated for something else. Activate. View button. Oh, we do get it. Oh, I can look at. Alright. I shouldn't get this, but... Okay, hang on. No, that was the view mode. But I was moving it with my TrackIR.
Oh, right. I wonder if it's just like the helicopter one where you've got a sight stabilization.
Nice.
Yeah, there's a zoom. No, I don't get it. But I don't know how to...
So there should be an option for sight stabilization.
Oh, hang on. Whoa. Oh, I'm gonna have to fiddle around, aren't I? Bloody hell. This is really mental. Okay. Okay, so why isn't this going? I'm not. Why isn't it flying level? What it's supposed to fly level? The worst bloody thing in the world. Right. This is getting annoying. Right. B.
Imagine trying to avoid the ghost guns and missiles at the same time.
Well, that's a zoom. That's a zoom. And I can...
That should be the sight stabilization that stops your,
No,
your
well,
TrackIR from moving it.
well, if there is, it's not. But if I press the... if I press the target lock, it stops where it is.
It's its own button called sight stabilization.
Yes, I know. But it doesn't do anything. God, this is absolutely mental. Yeah, sight stabilization doesn't do anything. And once it does, it just doesn't. Ah, dear. I don't know why, but it. Gonna control. It will be gonna control it. Common. Track head no. I wish they'd bloody explain this to you before they give you it. Switch gun for AGM. Which mission? Which chat mode? Ah, dear me. Okay, I've got that set up, but that doesn't work. Select that thing. That's in helicopters, which is the. Where is it? Site stabilization is in the helicopter thing. It's not in the aircraft thing, I don't think.
Right.
Will it be gunners? No, that one. That's default view, virtual, external.
That's the actual gunners, isn't it? Not the.
Invert head movement. Doesn't seem a way of turning. Because that goes to.
Can't see anything, sir. The coast is clear.
It doesn't help when this plane doesn't fly at level.
Does it have auto level mode maybe?
It has it, but it doesn't fly level, like I just said.
Oh, okay, so.
Alright, I can't. If I press that button, I'm looking at something here. If I press the button, it doesn't look where I'm going.
Almost there.
No, how do I turn it on? Look at this. What is going on? It doesn't. It just does not want to fly. I go there, but I don't want it to move with my head tracking, because as soon as I press the button that I need, it stays somewhere. But then I don't know how to move it from there. Doesn't make any.
Keep your hands on the throttle.
Set a button to stop tracking.
Do you copy? Over.
Oh dear. What's happened to my engine? Okay. Maybe do I have to use the mouse? Right. Okay, so if I turn my head tracking off, press that. Does it work? It works with mouse, kind of. And then when I press the lock button, it goes somewhere else. Hey?
Repeat, please. Status number 1.
don't know how the hell to play this. Okay. So to turn head tracking off, let's just turn around again. None of it makes sense. The whole SP isn't good. The main question is, are there any other planes with HUD? I don't think there will. The Harrier will have it, and the Jaguar should have it, but I don't think it's implemented yet. Okay, so if I do this and then... No. It doesn't, it's so unintuitive that you can't...
I'm looking on the forum to see if there's any information.
Wait, I said it worked normally the other way. No. Yeah, there's no... I can't see anything that says lock target or... There's only activate target point, but when I press that, the sight goes somewhere else. But that's what you use for CCIP in the Phantom. There's literally nothing else. What do you press in RB? You just press the mouse button or something. No, you don't press. Yeah, so I press the select target to... Why does it go back there? None of it makes any sense. That doesn't work. Well, that's done something. I think that's just resetting it to the beginning, isn't it? Okay, so if I press the select target button, and then it stops moving, and I can just move it like this, and if I leave it in a position, that's where it's looking, I guess. That means I've got to find a way of controlling this, but not with the mouse. Right, I figured it out. Right. So I press the view button to get in here, and I can use this to. I can use TrackIR to look around, but I need to press. This button. I need to press this button. Activate target point. I need to press that button to make it stop using the TrackIR. Then I can use the mouse, and then wherever I leave the mouse, that's where it's looking, I guess. So if I leave it there, I'll leave it on that water tower, or wherever it is, and if I go back to here, that's where it's looking. Okay, so yeah, I figured it out now, yeah. So wherever you just leave the mouse, but I can't have this on the mouse while I'm flying, so I need to... I do have a little thumbstick on my throttle, but it doesn't work in the right, okay, we figured it out, kind of. I think we've figured it out. Gaijin has changed the gun sounds yet again.
The road's changing the sounds.
Yeah. So yeah. So is there any other way? So yeah, the A7 gun's changed, but it doesn't tell me. I don't know where I can. But it won't be there, will it? It won't be. It won't be this, will it? Let me just try this. We'll just try this. I don't think it'll be the gunner's thingy, but let me just take off. What if it uses the same controls as AGM guidance? Yeah, I thought of that. It doesn't. Oh, it's Bullet from Enemy. Hello. That would be cool because I've got it set up for that. So if I go here and I press the button, now this is where you control it and you just leave it, and it's that's how you do it. But you can assign keys. Okay. So those keys I set up. Okay, hang on then.
Come check! Come in! Loud and clear.
Where are we? Right, weaponry. What's going on here? Yeah, the up and down went left and right. Yeah, that's wrong. So can I use... So the X... Could I use this? My move navigation. You could be right, Bullet. Fake Bullet, sorry. Oh, second Bullet. Bullet number 2. Let's just put that on there. Yeah, so it's the same controls that you use for the your turret gunners. So let me just try this. Okay, hang on. Try and fly safe again. Right. Okay, so you press your view to get into here. You press your target button, and now I can use the slew mech here. I think. Why is it not? I can go left and right. I can't go. It doesn't seem to want to go up and down. Okay, so let me just change that then. So this is completely... No wonder they didn't show this on the dev stream, because... Right, activate target point. I'll use that button. Okay. Oh, it doesn't like it, does it? But it does. No. I'm very sorry. Why would be up and down? Yes, I know. Thank you. It's because I pressed the up and down keys on the keyboard. That's why I got. Right. So view. No. No, it doesn't. It doesn't like it, does it? View. And then press. No. It doesn't like it. It really doesn't like it. It's going to have to be the mouse because it doesn't seem to want to work now. Yeah, that does not work.
Have you got relative control set?
Hopefully I haven't. No.
Because if it's a camera view, you've got to have it set.
What?
You've got to have relative control set, or does it always try to snap back to where it was?
Oh, okay, hang on. Whoa! Bloody jets are bloody awful. Right, relative control.
That's relative control for the plane. When you set in the controls, you've got an option ticky box for relative control.
Okay, so that's like that. I'm looking at that plane. I can go back out. Hello. Okay, maybe not. Let's try that again. Yeah, relative control controls my bloody control surfaces with the mouse.
Yeah, when you're in setting your controls, there's a ticky box for that control. Not for the whole thing.
Where is that then?
So we'll go back to your gunner sight things.
Mm-hmm.
And then you click, when you're doing your controls, you click relative control on the box.
Right, okay. What does that do, you say?
It means
Yeah.
it keeps the axis, so you're not always trying to snap back to where it was.
Yeah, I thought you only put that on when you wanted to use keys.
If you're trying to use your thumbstick, then you've got to have it on.
I don't. Oh, right. Close, close. Let me just try that again. Convoluted. Increasements of 1. Yeah, I use relative control for keys, but I don't use it for axis. Okay. G-locks. Oh. Okay. No, right, it doesn't like to stay at that. Yeah, it's got a narrow angle, hasn't it? The thing is, I'm gonna have to make a set. I'm gonna have to save a joystick setup just for this because I've got to have 3 hands.
What's your status? We're on course, on time, and on target. Everything's fine. How are you? We're getting close.
Press the wrong button. Bloody hell! Is that an altitude alarm? No, it's the bloody radar warning. Hang on a minute. I'll go and sort that out. Set it for 1 unit relative control. No, because I use the thumbstick with the helicopters, and I don't use that. I don't use relative control. Okay, let me just get rid of this bloody thing. That locked onto it straight away then. Can we see this? Yeah, we can see, yeah. Yeah, we will see it. Just trying to work these bloody Mavericks out. Right. Switch the view, press the thingy button, look at the target, go back, press the button. And then it goes. See, yeah. I've got the view button on my keyboard. I've got the select target on my thumbstick move controller, and then I've got the fire button. Right. So yeah. So what you go into there. You press the select target button. It stops moving. Then you use the mouse to move this around. And wherever you leave it is where it's looking. Then you go back into your thing and then you press your button. Yeah, it doesn't sound as good as it was before. Alright, let's try that again. This is, yeah, I might have to do a video on this if I get a chance. Right, so I press the view button. Then I press select target button. It's not going to let me, is it? There we go. No. And then you've got to fuck around and go back over here because you're looking at the wrong piece of land. Press that, move down. It should look at that there, but it's not because I'm too close now. Yeah, it's not as intuitive. Can you slow it just by looking at the TV camera without having to charge? Can I slow it? It doesn't look like it. Moving the mouse. Yeah, you would think it would, but if you can, I don't know how to do that. You would think so, but it's more difficult than bloody DCS. Press V. Press the the thing button. You can zoom in. That's there. Fired the button. I fired the. I think I was too close. Is there a different keybind for it? Well, if there is, I can't find it. If there is, there's nothing that's shouting out at me. Because you press the view key button to get to that place, and then you press this button to stop it moving around. After you press this button, you can move the camera, and it stops where you leave the mouse. But it doesn't fill you with confidence. So really. Okay, so you press that button, then you press activate target point, and it stops moving around, and you can move it with the mouse. And wherever you leave it is where it's looking, and then you press the missile button. But yeah. We'll have to come back to that. Well, yeah, well that is more difficult. Let me just quickly look at the Jaguar. I doubt they've got I doubt they've put a HUD on it, but we'll have a look at it. No. No HUD. So the Jaguar doesn't get a HUD at all. Maybe they only had time to do one. I love your content, dude. Thank you, Connor. Thank you. You got the F5 or the SU-17 doesn't have a cockpit, so I have to research all these bloody things. Boost. Purchase it as well, jeez. Boost. At least it's not my money. Fucker time. Hang on. Oh, press the wrong button.
Apparently you
boost.
can go backwards in planes now.
Sorry?
Apparently you can go backwards. No, in the plane. When you are taking off or taxiing, sorry.
Alright. Don't understand. Why would you go back? What do you mean you can go back?
To taxi? Let me ask. I'm asking one friend.
Oh, on the dev server, I saw that bloke press one button and it spaded everything. I'm going to do it on this as well. We don't get the button. Alright, this is all fake money, it's not real lines or eagles. Anything fun? Nothing interesting, Jack. We've got the Mavericks on the A7, which are more complicated than the ones on the DCS Harrier. That was the first plane I looked at. I haven't looked at anything else. Yeah, what I'll do is after the stream, I'll look at that A7. I'll try and do a video on it because it looks incredibly convoluted. Could you demonstrate the fire flash missiles on the Swift F7? I could not get them to fire last night. Okay. Try to remember. I could not get them to fire. You just press the same button you do to launch the sidewinders. Right, we'll come back to this. We'll go and do that finish plane. I don't want to choose a crew. I want to test one. Oh. I guess universal. 1 hour 21. Could you check the F4E cockpit quickly? Yeah, I'll check. Yeah, I can do that. We've got an awful gun sight, but if you use my duck setting, I can use a slider and I can just zoom in there without actually going into that. I can do that. This is Polar Ventures' dream plane, apparently. Trapdoor gives you lots of RP, but it's cheaper for that. Well, yeah. Well, you use the... yeah. It must buy it now. Right, no gear control. Incredibly wobbly. Although these flight models are supposed to be finished of this. Yeah, it feels a bit weird. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, it's a bit weird on the trim settings. Just get the trimming right.
Did it fix the problem?
It might have done, yeah. It seems to stay with... no. Yeah, it's not the same as... yeah, this one's a lot cleaner than the other ones. Maybe it's just this plane that I don't know. Yeah, that one, it seems... Maybe. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Yeah, because if you use an analog slider for zoom, you can go right up to it without actually going in. I always prefer it like that. yeah, so it's not as fuzzy, is it? It's really clean.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, it looks different.
So why is my what the hell's going on there? Joystick's playing up. It's going all fuzzy. Oh, you can see right behind you. Okay, so it's sounds like the plane's going to fall apart. That's pretty good. More hyped about the Fokker than the SU-17. Finn's made it retractable landing gear mod for it.
They said that
Oh dear.
they are very good for the air conditioning. Hopefully we will get something there.
Apparently the Finnish pilot in one of those shot down 6 DB3s in 4 minutes. It feels alright. It's a bit twitchy. Right, so so this doesn't have a cockpit, I don't believe. But oh, I've got to go into the controls again because these are manual, aren't they? I think the Tornadoes are manual as well. F4E cockpit. Okay, F4E. What's wrong? What's happened to the F4E cockpit? It doesn't look like... No? Let me just put the controls back. What am I looking for? Why isn't the radar on there?
They are telling me that the Phantom E doesn't get flares now.
I don't know. Right, so we looked at. Why isn't the radar there? Right, what? Because the radar should be there, shouldn't it? Shouldn't it?
I don't know.
Main combat battles. Should be in here. Use radar HUD in cockpit. Because that's...
Fair back.
The cockpit is supposed to be different. And they ruined the radar scope, it seems. So is this cockpit different? I don't know, because I don't own this plane. Yeah, so the radar's gone, I guess. Because, yeah, even more broken now. No, it's not on the 21 either. Oh yeah, I mean it's a dev server, I suppose. It is a bit wonky. Okay, so secondary weapons. I guess there are 60s. Yeah, R60s, 100s, 6500s, 250s, S24s. S8KR. Have we seen them before? S8KR and S5Ks.
gets those missiles that the MiG-21 gets, the Corsair following ones.
Okay, S3K. Oh, the KM semi-active things. S8K, S5K. Right, well, we'll have to do it in realistic because it doesn't have a cockpit. Set cockpits are not downloaded yet, so we need to mechanism. Auto LED. So many. Oh, that could be a... Okay, so you could... that's an axis. Or I could assign... See if that works. Assign that. That work? There we go. So I can assign it to a throttle quadrant. That's quite useful. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, no cockpit. I can't really fly that well in RB. I actually wanted to see the cockpit. Well, that's all you've got, I'm afraid. I'm sure it'll be coming, but apparently the exhaust fins on the 104s now move around a bit. Or something. Oh, tail slap. Bit sensitive. It's not. Don't think so. Don't think so. So where was that? Yeah, I mean, the RB players have always had radar in the top right corner, so why do you need radar? Oh, this is pretty awful. So if I will put them all back. Apparently the flight model's not finished, so. Why aren't I looking behind me? Right. It doesn't work with TrackIR very well. Okay. Yeah, so it's got air brakes. Doesn't rip its wings. Well, yeah, that'd be. Yeah, so it doesn't. Yeah, it's. I can't fly like that. It doesn't have SAS, no. Auto won't work. Yeah, apparently they were manual in real life. I think the Tornado's the same. I think the Tornado's just the
No
same.
flares?
Doesn't look like it. I get an extra gun pod. Or is that no? Allows installation of gun pods. Well, they're not here. Maybe it's not finished. There's no picture of a gun pod, is there? So yeah. I think these weren't included either. Or some of these, I'm not sure. So it's not quite finished. Choose a color. Put it in here. Okay. So I presume someone will make a big 28 skin with the red star and the matte black. But before we do that, let me just quickly look at the exhaust vents on the 104. I wonder if we'll ever see the Tonka in game. I had a Tonka toy. I don't know what Tonka is. So apparently, just let me do it. Automatic system, but it was delivered with automatic. Alright, okay. Hello, Brock. Oh, it's Brock. Hello. The the ADV had manual wing until it was out of service. The AD.
That's variant. It's the British edit.
What? Right. China. Yeah, so when I watched the Soviet stream, the bloke clicked on here, then he clicked on another button, and it spaded everything. He had a spade button there or something.
Shit.
Yeah. The makers do this. Now, I don't think this is much faster than a T2 or F or a Jaguar. Oh God, it's I'm gonna get this every 2 seconds now. I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna get more stuff. It's going to ask me to unlock something else. Okay. Well, purchase it then, you tit. Get off. This is so annoying. Right, is that everything? Right, so what have we got? We got AIM-9Ps. We only get 2, don't we? Playing on Mac is hard, but I play on PS4, so I really can't. What? Do you know how to get to the dev server for Macs? I've no idea. I don't know. Since no one knows how to... What do you like the most so far about it? I'm kinda late, sorry. Slow brain American here. I haven't played much. I haven't played any of the Chinese. Well, the fact that they're going to start making HUDs for planes that had them. The Mavericks seem quite cool, but they seem really overly complicated to
You're
use.
the master to be able to launch a missile.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
You need 6 hands. I'm gonna have to invent some more buttons. I'll have to work it out later. But yeah, the Mavericks seem pretty decent, but they're quite tricky to look at. Because if you've got TrackIR as well, it complicates things. Alright, so AGM 12 bullpups, Mighty Mouse, 750s, bullpups, Mighty Mouse. So, did this one have a cockpit? Air targets. It looks really nice, doesn't it? So, what was the speed of it then? It's only about 907.
Certainly new maps in the update.
Yes.
I think there's one. I think there's a tank map, I think. I'm not sure. Simulator. Full tank is 37. No skins that I can think of. I'm gonna cry since I can't get on dev server with Mac. You should play China Top Tier. Maybe. But the cockpit looks pretty clean.
Yeah, that looks like it. Gun sight's wrong then.
Is it?
Yeah, I played the DCS one about 5 minutes before the stream started, just so I could remember the cockpit.
Alright. Map case. The gun. Yeah, there's no ballistic computer or anything, is there?
No.
How many rounds do we get? I don't remember.
But it doesn't have the fold up doors that happen when you press the guns.
No, I think they're already open, aren't they? Yeah, it looks like they're already out. Yeah. No afterburner.
That should be.
Doesn't sound like it. Well, you can see the dials go up when you press it. It goes up quite a lot. But there's no sound of it. Yeah, so that's your nozzles opening up, isn't it? But there's no sound. Yeah, there's definitely an afterburner, but you can't hear it. That was quite smooth. But roll rate.
This should have some SAS modes, because I know on DCS before you take off you have to switch them on.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right. Put it in there. Can we catch him? Let's see. Thought the roll rate would have been a bit better.
Well, it should be, because you have to limit it in real life. To do the full roll rate, you have to press a button.
Really?
Today.
You have to take the limiter off.
Oh no, oh, it seems better when you get up to speed. That's not too
Can
bad.
you imagine they actually sell on the market the MiG-28 skin?
Okay, well, someone's definitely going to make one, so whether or not you get to pay for it, I don't know. I can imagine, yeah, these... no, let's try the cannons. It feels a lot more stable than the other. It doesn't wobble the nerves. It's really stable. Can I catch this dude? But there doesn't appear to be any gyro at all.
No, the E version's got a gyro, but it's linked into the radar system.
Okay. Well, it sounds more metallic. Whoa. Oh, with a bit of rudder, it's a bit. With a bit of rudder, the roll rate's pretty cool.
Enemy sighted.
Enemy sighted.
They have changed the sounds, isn't it? Of the
Yes.
guns? That's nice. How they don't remove the ability of creating so much.
I don't know what's going on with all that. Yeah, this is nice. I wish they would fix up the mirrors. Yeah, they're still a bit Minecrafty, aren't they? Maybe they've got to take into account of potato computers, maybe. What plane are you flying? The MiG-20, the F5, Northrop F5 in the Chinese tree. Was there another plane? Was there another plane?
Your hands on patrol.
It feels quite nice.
Sector. Do you copy? Over.
Has it got leading edge slots? No. Imagined it. No, this feels quite nice. Dampening mode. Yeah, it's really stable.
Should
Nice.
plane in the
Nice.
future.
Pretty cool. But you can't hear the afterburner at the moment. Now I thought there might be another plane. I was going to use it because these have got AIM-9Ps, haven't they? All right, have to go now. Good day, Yellen, Connor. Thank you. Thanks for coming. See you later. This really ought to be in the American tree. Yeah. I'm sure there'll be enough complaints that Gaijin will have to put it in. But it feels nice. Feels really nice. But the roll rate's twice as much with when you put the rudder on. Whoa.
That looks quite cool. Doesn't have radar though.
Yeah.
Flares.
Oh, any. It's completely analog, isn't it?
Easy foot or mid to the one?
Yeah, not really.
Yeah, not really. Super easy foot.
Well, you can do a decent hammerhead in it. Well, that's pretty cool. I like it.
Come check. Come in. Loud and clear.
S-Min mentioned the US getting variants as they used, like the F5C and there is in files what appears to be an F5C. Only question, will they had it in this patch?
Yeah, well, I know the A was an export one only.
Yeah.
I don't think the Americans use that.
Can I do a Cobra? Oh, not really. Well, kind of.
Well, I think it should act like a MiG-21.
It didn't rip its wings, but I don't know if you can rip wings in test flight.
I think that is the first version, isn't it? I think the one that is good is the F5E maybe.
I have no idea.
Because it doesn't feel that fast when you see it.
Well, it's less than 1,000 miles per hour, so it's only like similar to the F100 in speed.
Yeah, but even the acceleration, it doesn't feel like a plane that can kill MiG-21s.
Yeah, it was very lightweight plane.
Well, the thing
Maybe
is,
in a dogfight,
it's a dev server, and it's.
Yeah.
I don't know if the afterburner was engaging. Will anything else than the A7 get a new HUD? Well, we think that the Jaguar should get a HUD, and I think some of the Harriers might get one, but they don't appear to have one at the moment.
Hitler were too.
Yeah.
That should get a bad nut hood.
With radar and everything.
Yeah, so the Jaguar should get one.
And flares.
I'll just quickly test these 30 mils, because have they changed all the guns again? GR1A had a HUD, not the base GR1 or Jaguar A. Alright, okay. Okay. Yeah, it seems that we've got a more metallic clang to them. Yeah, and it appears that all the HUD in the cockpits have stopped working. All the radar in the hoods have stopped working. I think the F5 turned into the F18. Correct me if I'm wrong. No idea.
It kind of did, yes. It kind of did. In a roundabout way.
Wasn't it possible to change the engines in that plane using manual labour?
Yes.
They could actually like lift them out.
Yeah, because the whole idea of the plane is supposed to be really, really like basic.
Olifant Mark II. I don't know anything about tanks, but
British stuff. There is one I was looking at that I'm a bit confused by, the ZT3A2.
800mm. What the hell's that? Anti-tank missile.
Yeah, apparently they're supposed to be laser beam riding ones.
Have a look. Laser beam riding.
They're not wire guided, they literally just fly down the laser beam.
Okay, 650, 800. Okay. I don't know much about tanks.
So you were an expert.
Not really. Why? Why can't I turn my turret?
Oh, because you've been messing around with the...
Why can't I move?
But unless you can only guide it in the width of the upper view of the screen, I don't know. That's cool.
Yeah, it's not. Doesn't seem to work at all. Critical hits. Yeah, I can't. It doesn't seem. Let me just try a different tank before I start messing around. One of those you have to deploy. Sound. Sorry about the sound. Yeah, the sound of tanks is twice as loud as planes. Hang on. Just turn it down. Yeah, because I don't know why, but tank games are twice as loud as air games. Yeah, that moves. Turret moved with this.
Well, I have every single vehicle in the tree, so...
Yeah.
Try that again, test drive. So why doesn't this
Hey, Wolf.
It's push to talk.
hello, Wolf.
Is it the British Empire tree now then?
Yeah, we've got Australian tanks in there.
Can I move it with...
South African ones.
Yeah, so I don't seem to be able to move that for some reason.
Yeah, just whether there is like a deployment button or something.
Select primary weapon.
Yeah, that's not that.
Push the talk. What is this?
I'm streaming.
Yeah, I can't see it
Oh,
unless
my
it's
fault.
in the general area. I can't see anything.
Shut up, Danko. He's trying to limit the amount of voice chat other than himself.
What's that? Did you hear something then?
Yes, Danko, there's a nuisance that joined the channel. You know it well.
Yeah, I can't see anything there.
No, I don't know why that's not working. Yeah, you too. But it's I don't understand why that's not working. Because usually you can click with your binoculars, can't you? And it doesn't seem to work. Is there anything you want
to shoot with your binoculars? No.
They'll let
Can't
you
shoot
live
with
a shot
binoculars.
up, but not.
You can hold the shoot button and then come out of binocular view.
Yeah, well, if you click the mouse where you're pointing with the binoculars, you can your turret
It will
moves.
line the cannon up with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you hold it, it'll keep lining it up, and as long as you're holding it, then when you come out of an octave, you'll shoot. That's a neat little thing. What is this?
Yeah.
AA.
SPAA version of the Raycat.
Let's see.
I got.
I think it's like that driver
I thought they said radar.
it does have radar, that's for sure.
I'm pressing the radar.
Bloody hell, that key binding.
They've probably broken that as well.
Oh, the key binding is mental.
Yeah. This is pretty much what your stream is gonna have to turn into, right? Like, can we get a key binding tutorial?
I'm furiously pressing the radar button.
I
It's
was
not.
here earlier, but I had all
Oh, it's ridiculous. Amazing. It was full of really detailed instructions on how to. No.
the heat-seeking missiles or the radar. I said right at the beginning, I am never updating my options today. And then the hiking with helicopters, and I tried it.
Yeah. Well,
but
the thing
I
is,
literally remember that.
when you go to weaponry or something, when you hover over it, when you hover over the thing, it should give you a little description. Because I mean, what does secondary ripple quantity mean? Secondary weapon ripple quantity.
So I
Well,
only know
You're gonna
that
have to
because
refer to the wiki.
So you should hover over that, and it should say blah 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 blah. You don't have to be a danker to know what it means.
Ripple quantity. So is this? My guess would be that secondary weapon, like, it's basically like when you fire your secondary weapon, it has like an automatic follow-up. Like, if you can set it to like maybe 2 or 3 bursts that follow every time you shoot. I don't know.
Yeah, you set how many get dropped or how many get shot per turn.
I see. Yeah. Like, okay. Odd way to put it, but I guess
Yeah.
everything has to mean.
It's all just mental.
Apparently one of the British helicopters has got a new cockpit as well.
It's me. I'm starting to see some MiGs and stuff that I remember from like
I think
my
it's the
8th
worst.
Combat War days.
Let's get the sound back up. We got a HUD on one plane. Engines, please.
Negative.
What do you think? Yeah, so I don't know if you're looking at the screen, but
I am.
there's no instructions to target the Mavericks. You've got to go into this screen. You've got to press another button to stop that moving around, and you've got to move the mouse for what the camera's to look at. And then you just leave it where it is, and you go back in, and then you go back into the cockpit. That is to aim the Maverick.
Like a Vulcan cannon or something? Like just
No,
like a
Mavericks. Maverick.
It's the Maverick.
Cannon? Oh, Mavericks. Okay, are they rockets?
Yes.
Missiles, rockets, yeah. Wire guided or something, or what?
Optical.
Optical, so that's your laser you're pointing.
Yeah, so it's basically a camera. You point the camera in the missile. You point the camera for it to blow up, and it'll just fly towards it. But it's none of it's explained how to. Yeah, none of it is explained.
By the time it's like the shot, you're dead, basically.
Yeah.
Something they got to work in Battlefield 3, but never mind.
Yeah.
That's
right.
You know what? That's true.
JDAMs.
That's right. But you had a fixed camera you went into in your jet, and you moved and you hit that camera.
Number 3, anything?
Yeah, but
Roger that!
yeah, but JDAMs are bombs, aren't they?
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, it's like it's a guided, it's a smart bomb, I guess.
So no Corporal Jones's van.
Enemy sighted.
There is something similar. I'll show you it later. But yeah, I'll show you it later.
If you're willing to get into an encyclopedia or Wikipedia, then you may find out, but I bet you most of us here are not willing to go looking. Or even the in-game encyclopedia, that's what you're talking about. I bet you there's something there, but it's gonna be like lackluster.
What about Elvis's M18?
It's you cannot do it without. You cannot aim it properly. See how stupid it is? It's just completely stupid.
You gotta just set an angle.
Well, you've got to use.
It and fly and tip the bit just like.
Yeah, but you've got to use the mouse to move that around.
But it is useless, you know. By the time you
have it
spot
set,
the tank, you will
shoot?
die.
Yeah. You've got
If
to
you have it set at an angle, can you fire from the cockpit view? You would have to go back to that camera view to fire it.
no, you can fire it there and then.
And then you gotta be quick, I guess. You just gotta keep it lined up, pick an angle that
Yeah, but I think you've got
it down, and then just fly over, let it go, and go back up. I don't know. That's another thing that's just stupid difficult. It's like even harder than a stupid dive bombing.
Well, the thing is, while you're doing that, you've got to keep the planes level. The plane never flies level, even when you put it on leveling.
Number 3, what do you have?
You've got to go to that. You've got to press another button to make it stop moving. And you can zoom in, and then you can lock it, and you can press the fire button.
So are you firing right now?
I think so. No. Oh, I am now. I thought I pressed it earlier. It doesn't work. I thought I pressed it earlier. No.
Wait. It's going down a little bit, but
Yeah,
you
it's-
rotated, I think.
It,
now the
yeah,
camera's moved,
it's.
with that.
Surely there has to be an easier way.
I think you should fire. You should get it relatively lined up, then go back to cockpit, fire it, make sure it's fired, and then go back into your camera, and then
Yeah.
while you're still coasting.
Well, no, at the top left-hand corner where it says AGM, it turns red and I think that's when.
Guide it once it's left the vehicle.
Number 3, anything? No, negative, nothing.
I think it's got to be from a greater distance, maybe. Oh, it doesn't like bloody moving in stable mode. Well, the thing is, by the time you've done all this, the Tungusker's already targeted you and fired at you.
You just need to move the mouse a bit.
Press that button.
With your
Zoom in.
yeah.
Gotta wait for it to lock.
Have you guys tried to find a Russian stream of like the dev server and stuff? Because I bet you the Russians are having no problem at all getting this to work.
No.
But would you understand something?
Here in Russia, we no trouble in figuring out how this game works. Easy.
It's just nothing easy for us. For us not. But
Don't even anticipate some kind of ease.
the thing is, it seems to lock. It seems to lock straight up. It seems to lock on its own if you just dive on it. Sometimes.
Maybe you should just try to get an idea of like lining it up so that you know from your cockpit view where to aim, and you can aim just a little bit above and never leave the cockpit view and just fire like now, you know.
Yeah, well, I can't because the plane just does not fly straight. It just even.
Well, you're a saint. You're a saint, and a martyr for us all, taking the hit of practicing on a dev server to figure out this
Repeat, please. Status number 1. Proceeding to target, over.
Yeah, by the time you faffed around with all this.
Oh, you know, chat is right, by the way, so just pointing it out. There is a very simple way that you're supposed to get all this figured out. It's just getting good. Kind of
Oh, is that what it is?
getting good. Have you always, I failed to remember that simple advice, but man, chat is cracking all the time to remind you.
Just get good.
All you gotta do is get good.
Mavericks are easy to use.
Ban that guy. Ban him.
Right, good.
Good day.
You lock with your missile lock
It
button.
works.
You lock with your missile lock, then fire with your missile key.
Rex.
Mavericks, I'm guessing.
Oh, hello.
The rest.
Yeah, it's suffering basically.
Well, I'm glad you guys are doing something. My game has crashed 8 times on the dev set this morning.
Okay, well I'm pressing the lock button.
Did you say what cheats before?
Lock
Yeah, I
with
decided.
your missile lock. Fire with your missile. If that doesn't work, try using it as a secondary. No, because my missile lock button is the same button as going back to the cockpit view. And we can snap off straight away.
So there'll be a great update.
Controls. Well, I've got so many controls bound to one button. It is very annoying. So yeah.
I miss the good old days where we were only trying to figure out the best way to drop dead bombs, dumb bombs, like 1,000 kilogram.
Oh, yes.
And drop
I've,
it.
I've seen both
Just,
ways.
you
It's
know,
possible
how
Mavericks
janky
might
are
have a
these
spool
bombs
up.
World is evolving. Wolf. Game is
Your
evolving.
axis.
But since they first came out with Radar, I put like a hold on all updates in my own consciousness. I haven't evolved in the slightest. Refuse to you know, even acknowledge the advancing like technology in this game. It's like no.
Yeah, I'm still using the hit-seeker missiles only. No radar, no anything.
Just give me
I've
my
still
five.
got a VHS recorder. What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at?
Machine guns.
I have one. I know what it is.
No, you don't.
Of course.
We had a box stereo.
A box
set
that you
out,
put
like a
VHS
record player.
cassettes inside.
I bet you've never seen one.
I'm saying that I have one.
He's watching his dad's pornos.
Do you remember the beta machine? Cat
Let
Red.
me see.
You remember the beta tapes? Just before VHS.
Very
Betamax.
advanced tab. When you use the
Yeah,
missile
yeah.
lock
That was
on the
actually a
bottom
better format.
text.
You could actually have digital audio on Betamax.
You could.
Hang on a minute. When you used the missile lock, the bottom text kept saying missile secret lock. Yeah. Possible Mavericks might have a spool upside like these. Yeah, because it just seems a bit temperamental. Try again. But yeah, when I went into that mode and then I went to select ground target, now wherever I leave the mouse is where it's targeted. But yet my air-to-air missile is the same as my cockpit view, so it's a bit... No, still Enigma. No, I haven't. I've muted them lot because they were too noisy.
Go plug in the old VR headset to actually see how this jet looks like in VR.
Oh,
I only play Age of Empires on my Windows 95.
I'm going to crash here.
Purist, man.
The only real play is DOS.
While watching
Try
these,
again.
just Born over.
That's one toast.
DOS for 3W.
Oh,
Remember the Revenge
ruining
of the Nerds?
post-stream now.
Do you remember Revenge of the Nerds, Red?
I think we're probably moved to the long time.
No.
That was an early VHS and
I'm
beta
starting.
like film, and it had some of the earliest like nude scenes without like PG ratings and stuff.
Right. It's taking so long.
Chris, I just started engine those.
Thanks.
Seems you have some problems taking off.
Kind
Yeah.
of hoping that you just have an epiphany and it all just comes together.
Hmm. It might. Yeah.
It's so hard this afternoon.
Well, I've done it a couple of times, but then I've tried exactly the same method and it doesn't work. We'll get a bit more distance. I did it one way and it worked perfectly. I tried the same way, exactly the same thing, and it didn't work. So I don't know. JG, pre-code, he means what? Hello, Jay. There are still thousands of DVDs when you go and buy any grocery store to buy it, unlike cassette tapes. Is there any way you can boost your mic versus the in-game sound? I can hardly hear you. Yes, I can, or I can just turn the sound down. When someone told me to turn the sound up. Maybe the missile just doesn't feel like it. Yeah. Maybe it's got a headache. Right. V. And zoom in. And then take too long to look for the target. Alright, so it's looking at that tank there. I'll go back. And now it's powering. And now it's just too long.
Jay! Sorry, that was nowhere in your shot.
Right, I
It's
get
okay.
it now. I get it now. Okay, right, hang on. What's happening? What was what?
What?
I was just calling it Jagos, you know.
Yeah, Jagos.
Okay.
Yeah. Calling it all that, and I haven't seen it a lot. As you all.
Slowly playing warthunder again.
Jagose.
Yeah, the goose, man. The goose. The most chill.
Hipster.
Oh, yeah.
You wanna know hipster? When I was first still meeting you guys and I hadn't met Jag yet, he was like this infamous like story you guys supposedly hadn't really played in a while, and then you came back.
Mythical
the first
creature.
time playing with him and you guys in the same server, and I was like thinking about trying to like really prove myself. That's how hipster I was. I was like, I gotta like do as good as Jag at least.
Right, here we
But
go.
no, he actually
Here we
did better
go.
than I did in that first game. I remember tier 3. And yes, Jag, you chill. You have a composure, you could say, if you wish to be
Right,
more
zoom in.
intellectual. Your composer.
What the fuck? What's going on? Why won't it move? Right, so it's locked. It's locked on.
Like a sort of yoke.
There we go.
You give him that much credit. No. Oh, it's going down, Toad.
Right,
I want to see.
right. So you've got to press that button twice.
Oh, bro.
Okay, right. You just need a lot of distance, right? I've nearly got it. Nearly got it, just without the clickable cockpits. Warthunder is Warthunder is slowly approaching DCS levels of complexity. Yes, unnecessary complexity. The only thing is, with the buttons I'm pressing, I've got to move my hand about 7 billion times. So I need to put all the controls into one control scheme. I'm unable to turn my tracking. Why? Go there. Right. That's moved. Right. Hello. There we go. Okay.
So we're getting things for sim apparently. You see changes?
I miss. Let me try that again. What's the matter?
So we're getting bug fixes for sim.
Really?
They have
Oh
I think
shit!
they are fixing the anti-airs.
Just click your heels 3 times and say there's nothing. Okay.
They're fixing their fields that didn't have anti-air.
Well, that was all of them.
Well, not all of them, but they would not spawn.
Alright, okay. Alright, let's try that again.
Some of them would have, but AAA, but they wouldn't be hitting anything in.
Hi, what's your status? We're on course, on time, and
So-
on target. Everything's fine. How are you?
And the enemy team gets point.
Right, leveling. Go to view mode, go to there, select target, move on to the thing that you want, press the ATGM button and it'll start to it won't start. Yeah, there we go, then it's locked. And go back and then open fire. So you press the same button twice. One to start locking. Did it hit? No. Doesn't go very far, does it? And it seems it doesn't go very far at all.
It's been 2 hours so you're still trying.
Your hands on a swivel.
Gem, you got anything? No, Gem didn't get anything.
That was it.
Yeah. That was not even German.
It's not Austrian tech, that's actually a French one.
Yeah.
Right, so I think you can do this manual as well.
And the ship. I think they're getting something more. Oh, the red one. They invent one. Squadron Leopard.
Okay, so it seems to keep track of the same target until you blow it up. try that again. Let me just, I need to reload again.
Can you actually lock on friendlies? That would be so fun to see that in time speed.
There's no reason why it wouldn't knock on a friendly tank.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've got to reload again.
Apparently, if you deploy smoke when the missile is coming to you, the missile explodes in the air. So you know, there's no chance that the missile will lock another target.
I didn't look at the stats to see how far this thing goes, but it doesn't seem to go very far. Okay. Go there. Then I press the ATGM button once, and it starts to warm up. Then it locks, and then it stops locking. Okay. Press it. Why the hell is this doing this to me? And then by the time it locks, it's too late. Because you're too close. Okay. Okay, try again. It just makes it doubly hard when you've got tracker. Yeah.
You're breaking out. Say again.
Maybe I flew into a cloud, maybe.
Reception 4, over.
So it's still looking for that same target, from the looks of it. There we go. Fire. Yeah. Oh, is it? It seems when you first lock something up, it stays on the same target until just let them. Right, so if I restart, are they still tend to hang it? Okay, right, where are we? Weapons. Yeah, so what I've been doing, I've been pressing V to go into the big screen. Then I press this button, and it allows me to move the crosshairs around. And when I find something, I press the ATGM button. I press the button that you use for bullpups, and it starts to warm up, and then it locks, and then you press the ATGM button again, and it fires. But by the time you've done all that, you're always over the target. So you need to start further away, but then again, what is the launch range? 3.7 miles. Uh, 3.7 miles launch range. So, try that again. So it doesn't seem to have much range unless you're really high up, I guess. Try that again. It has Taiwanese tail, making it that F5. Even the F5C isn't confirmed. It seems to lock fine when you power it up and come in at a dive angle on the target, like doing rocket pass. It just works without using the camera. Yes, there will be in America though. JG 5.94 kilometers. That's black speech from Mordor. We don't speak that here. Kind of disappointing for me. Yeah, well, there's only 2 planes, isn't there? There's only the F5 and the Su-17. 3.7 miles. Try that again. Does a Jag... No. No. Not yet. I've heard it will be, but not yet. Turn around. It has no armament for it, does it? It has one. Yeah, it's got a laser finder and range thing in the nose, but it's supposed to have a HUD, but it's not modelled yet.
Number 3, anything? No, negative, nothing. Roger that! Bandits.
Play this game well. Or understand it here. You might not. No one might be able to play it well. It's just barely functional.
Right. Yeah. Right. Let's try by just pointing the nose. We'll power up and see if it.
Joe, man, when are you going to start playing War Thunder again? We miss you.
There's the target.
And I could try to set up my joystick.
Yeah.
I got it set up now. No, I'm good. You're thinking about it. I'm a little bit into Age though, and you did hear T-Rex there a second already. Like, yeah, I play Age Definitive Edition.
Age of Empires.
Hell yeah, guys.
Yeah, but I need someone to tell me where the enemy are.
That's true, you're still blind, I see.
Oh, worse.
Yeah, worse, right? I do feel a little bit of a, like, I don't know,
Okay.
passion and sympathy when I hear that.
But it can lock on automatically just doing that.
No.
Well, that was a bit too late. That was too late there. So you can just bypass all that targeting stuff.
You are missed though.
I think the targeting would allow you to use it a little bit further out.
Repeat, please.
Yeah,
Status number 1.
yeah, possibly.
We're proceeding to target, over.
Yeah, so you press the ATGM button once and it goes just into search mode. And then when it finds something it locks onto it, but it's right there. But it didn't find it this time. Maybe I've got to do it. Maybe I've got to, I don't know, maybe I've got to use the box underneath. The square box is where you should aim. Right, I'll try that. Does the targeting camera have thermals?
No,
Does it not?
no, it doesn't go.
Oh, it's optical. Yeah, it's up. Yeah, it doesn't work at night. We tried it earlier. It doesn't work at night.
It's just a TV camera, it's not a thermal camera. It's the Maverick D that got the thermal camera.
Oh, did that lock? That was quite far away. I think. Oh, it did lock.
You're breaking up, say again.
Yeah. So instead of messing around
Reception 4, over.
with that targeting camera, which I'll have to look at later, you can just do that instead. But then again, you are subject to the range of Tunguskas, I suppose. But that was quite far out, wasn't it? Try it with this one. There is something on here, isn't there? No? I'm on the wrong bit. It's on there. Try that one. Yeah, so yeah, that's a bit better. Ooh.
You know that I'm gonna be horse shit, by the way, Red, when it comes to like rejoining school and everything. I might not be able to fly, like, it's not like a bike, bro.
Yeah, that's easier. That's a lot easier.
It's more like a skateboard.
Sorry?
I'm just talking about how I don't think I'm gonna be able to, like, I don't know, I have tried a couple games, like, you know, in the last year or so, without a little bit of, like, you need to have consistency, I feel, or at least I did, with my, like, joystick. You need to have consistent practice with your joystick. You know, you gotta really feel out your stick a lot to have good sensitivity. Anyways, that's where I really struggled, though. When I come back to this game, my aiming,
Right,
and
yeah.
how well I can, like,
The
I don't know, command the stick. It's like, that is so much of a, I don't know, a practiced muscle memory kind of.
yeah, Oscar. The was it laser warning, but it's an optical missile. It's not projecting anything. It's just using an optical camera to look for something. So it's not actually emitting lasers or anything. But smoke will stop it though.
Yes, isn't it?
Mad.
Okay. Right. Does anybody want to see anything else before I end the stream? Because it's been a pretty
Well,
bad.
can we see the Mavericks again?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Can you show us how you work it out?
Yeah.
Controls.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's the SU-17, which doesn't have a cockpit, and then you've got the F5.
I was interested in that finished plane until I saw the telescopic sights. It's like, oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty shocking.
It's such a shame.
But it
Can't buy a plane that's got bloody telescopic sights. Just no.
how's the HUD in the A2A? What's an A2A? What's an A2A? Anybody know? Hello?
Leave.
How's the HUD in A2? I don't know what you're on about, Jack. Is there a new HUD for the F4C? No, we tried that earlier. The only plane that's got the HUD is the A-7 at the moment, and this plane doesn't seem to have an afterburner that works. But this plane does feel quite nice to fly. Talk about the the A7's HUD in A2. I think he means how the HUD interacts with A2M. I don't know. I'll check it out in a minute. The Wasp helicopter is a new cockpit. Not quite an A to B. Did the Brigand get anything outstanding? The Brigand? I don't know. I can check that. I can have a look. AIM 9P is pretty cool. guns sound a bit weird. But yeah, when I'm pressing the afterburner and there's no sound of the afterburner, so everything's subject to change. Whoa. Okay, so why would it? I did, yeah, there was some. I did read something in the dev blog that the Brigand got something. Let's have a look. Go back to the A7's HUD in a minute. Brigand's a bit here. Where is it? Well, I haven't spaded it anymore. 4 500s. I don't know if anything's new. 2 500s. 2 1000s. 2 500s. 16 RPs. 16 RP3s. I don't know if anything's different. No, I don't know. Did the Brigand get? I don't. Well, so if any of this is new, I don't recognise it because I haven't really flown it that much. So that's what it's got now. You're gonna wait, dude. Neat. Right. Let's try the air-to-air on the AIM-7 again. So we got cannons on the ground and cannons in the air, so...
Alright, I'm joining an air sim, Tier 3, Germany versus Russia.
I've definitely pressed the engine start.
On Corsair.
It's terrible. I might have been more excited if the F5 was the newest tree. Yeah, maybe. Does Germany have anything new? No. Nobody. There's a Soviet Su-17 and a Chinese F5 so far. Engine takes so long. Come on. Okay, so that the diamond is where the gun is, where the gun's going to shoot. But we'll see if anything. I don't think there's anything different with the missiles, though. So, but yeah, the HUD's pretty cool. Plane shouldn't be turned off mid-flight.
Taking off red.
Alright, lad.
Okay, so missile seeker on. Nothing appears to be new.
It's a Corsair Tier 3. I'm on Germany side versus just Russia.
Okay, so there's nothing new.
Tier 3 Germany, bullet.
I can't seem to catch up to this, dude.
I'm underprepared.
Oh, do I have to? Yeah, I've got to get it onto there. So I guess that diamond's where the missiles are looking as well, maybe? I don't know. But the HUD doesn't show anything new. but it seems to be quite. Seems pretty cool. Laser don't change. You'd charge it to buy a broken game like some. Yeah. Yeah, the diamond's just for the gun, yeah, but it didn't lock until that diamond was close to the plane, was it? Right. So, unless anybody else wants to see anything else, I'm going to end. It's a shame that there's only 2 planes. But I looked at that data mine thing, and I did see an A65M. And I did see something else, but I don't know if that's coming in the next dev server. I don't know. The lock-on indicator isn't in dev. Okay. I didn't see. Alright, well, I'll try and figure this A7 out, and hopefully there should be a second dev server with more bloody planes in it, but yeah. So, yeah, I think that's enough for today. Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody.
Claw this back.
No, probably not. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll try and work the Mavericks out, and then we'll see what happens. But anyway, thanks for joining us, everybody, and I'll see you all later. Bye.
Gotta remember this push to talk stuff.
Yeah, I'll keep